vinaigrette dressing on it. And we have salt and pepper, 3 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes, grainy mustard. I chopped up about one large shallot, I should say, red vinegar, and 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I have some tarragon here. So first we're going to cut up the potatoes. You can peel them if you want. I don't. We like them with the peels on. It gives a little bit of extra nutrients and vitamins. So let's get started with that first. I'm going to chop or cut these up into about 1-inch squares. You never can be even on them. And then we're going to put them in a pot and put them on the stove and boil them for about 15 minutes. They should be fork tender. You don't want them too mushy because we're not making mashed potatoes, we are making a potato salad. So let's get started on that. You know, Dwayne's been gone quite a while. I don't know what's keeping him. Should be back soon with the rolls. When I do put these on to boil, I am going to add about a tablespoon or 2 of kosher salt to the water for them to cook in. Again, we're going to bring these up to a boil, and we're going to let them boil for about 15 minutes. We don't want them mushy, we just want them fork tender for a potato salad. I found this recipe a few years ago, and I like making it a little bit more than I do with the mayonnaise because it can sit out on the table and you won't have to worry about the salad being too warm because, like I said, it is a mustard vinaigrette based and not a mayo based salad, and it can be served at room temperature or it could be served cold. Now I'm going to fill this with water about 2 inches above where the potatoes are. Okay, put this on the stove. And I'm going to add the kosher salt, about a tablespoon, to the water. And then I'm going to get started on the vinaigrette. I have some fresh tarragon, which I got in our garden. Just a small bunch. Just peel it off. Whoops. Real easy, like that. I don't use the stems. It's too woody. Doesn't have to be uniformly chopped. Yeah, you can have big chunks, little chunks. If you really like tarragon, you can add some more. And got a little bit more here. I'm just pulling the leaves off. Some are a little smaller than the others. And tarragon has kind of a licoricey smell. If you're not a big fan of tarragon, you could try basil in the recipe. I have substituted it before. But try and use tarragon if you can. As you can see, it's just a rough chop. I'm going to put that aside for now. With the vinaigrette, we're going to add the mustard to the vinegar. That is about a third of a cup of red vinegar. This was 2 tablespoons of grainy mustard. And I'm going to add the It's about a quarter cup of onion. I used a small shallot for this. So, put that in there. Stir that around. A little bit of black pepper to taste. We like a lot of pepper. And I get my kosher salt. I do about a pinch because you can always add salt. You can never take it away. And then I have about a half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. And let me put something under this so it doesn't wiggle all over the place. And just slowly stream the olive oil into the vinegar, mustard, and onion mixture to incorporate it. It emulsifies it. And you just keep going. We're actually going to set this aside until the potatoes are done. And if it separates, you can just whisk it again. After the potatoes have cooked, we're going to put them in a bowl, and we're going to add half the vinaigrette to the potatoes while they're still hot. That way the flavor of the vinaigrette will soak into the potatoes, and after about an hour, half hour to an hour, while it's cooling at room temperature, I'm going to add the rest of the vinaigrette to it. The tarragon I will put on at the end after I've added the second dose of vinaigrette. As you can see, there's the vinaigrette. It's nice. It's got chunks of mustard, onion, and it smells good. Right now we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.